AI is everywhere nowadays. Here is a very short introduction to show you how you can create YouTube videos using AI for the scripting and for the editing using a text-based editor. Check it out. First things first, we ask ChatGPT a question, in this case to write a humorous and informative script for a 1-minute video comparing NASA and SpaceX. After a bit of thinking, it gives us this response. As you can see, since we did not specify exactly what we want, this is a very generic comparison between NASA and SpaceX. Another thing to notice here is that ChatGPT does not only give us the information about NASA and SpaceX, but also suggests opening shots and cuts, and even ideas for some footage to go with the text. Once the first answer is given, we realize it's a bit too long, so we can actually ask ChatGPT to shorten it. In my case, I said it shall only compare 3 of these characters and give me much shorter text. Of course, we could continue refining the response, but for my example purposes here, this is good enough. So I simply copy the whole text and then I switch to Descript. The script can be downloaded from the website descript.com. You will find the link in the description. And once I'm here, I simply paste the text I just copied into Descript. And this is text-based video editing. I'm adding some slashes where I want to have different scenes. You will see in a moment why this is relevant. Then I can select a voice from a narration. Since I recorded my voice earlier, I could select my own, or I can pick one of the generic ones. In this case, I just go with Emily, one of the generic voices. We still need to select the right format. Since this is a short, we are going to use portrait mode. And now, at each paragraph where I have a slash, I have a separate scene, which means for each of these scenes I can add additional material, B-roll. This can be images, videos, text, titles, etc. Let me quickly go through the different scenes and add a bit of material for each of them. Here we are. Now that we look at this, we can say we also want to have a title at the beginning of our video. Obviously, you can format this in all kinds of ways. I do it really quick and dirty here. Simple text just in the center of the screen and a bit of a shadow, so nothing special, but I think you get the idea. Once I like the title, I also want to add captions. This is obviously coming from the text we pasted before, but what Descript does for us is to adjust it directly with the scenes. Again, these captions or subtitles can be formatted to make sure they are visible, and as soon as I have a format that I think should work, we can do a test run and see how it looks across the whole video. Watching the video for the first time in its entirety, I realized we could actually split it up in more scenes. Some of the scenes seem to be too long and it's a bit boring. So I'm going to break it up simply by adding a new line and a slash in the beginning of the new lines, indicating a new scene, and then I change the B-roll for the respective scenes. Adding B-roll can be done either by uploading your own files, as I did at the beginning, or you can also benefit from the integrated stock footage and stock images, and there is even an integration into Unsplash. So let me quickly add some pictures here to make it a bit more entertaining. Once everything is done, I can fine-tune the voiceover. Each of the integrated generic voices has variations, and you can simply pick the one that you like the best. Last but not least, I will simply publish the video. There will be a link provided to the video itself that you can share it with people that you want to share, or you can simply use it to go there, download the video and then process it further, or simply upload it to YouTube. If you are logged into YouTube via Descript, you can also publish there directly from Descript. And this is how our short would look like. I'm also going to publish this separately, of course, and you will find the link in the description. So check it out. And for the next short you want to create, why not give AI a try? All this should allow you to save quite some time and be more productive. However, there are always more things we can do to increase our productivity, which you should really check out in this growing list of productivity tips and methods. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.